Hello guys, welcome to Chrono Fighter Hong Kong, and this is a Hong Kong watch review channel, and today we are going to take a look at this watch. The brand is Boderry, okay, as you can see on the dial, Boderry. And first of all, I like you to see this. Okay, this is the brand, the online photo, and this is the brand is Boderry. Okay, so first of all, take a look around the watch. Okay, this is the dial side. This is the exhibition case back side. Actually, it's quite beautiful in my opinion. And Boderry said that this is their own designed watch, but somehow I remember that I see another watch with a little bit of similar bezel like this one. Very similar, a little bit of homage to that brand. I forget whether that is Ulysse Nardin or what kind of watch. Okay, what brand of watch. So anyway, it looks like a skeletonized watch. Looks like a diver, but it is actually not. It's it's a steel watch, but actually a lot of exhibition to the movement of the watch. But first of all, let me tell you about the shortcomings of this watch, pros and cons. Okay, first of all, talk about the cons. That's the drawbacks of this watch. Okay, first of all, it doesn't have a screw down crown. It's just an ordinary crown, and with sapphire glass, okay, on the top, and an exhibition case back. So the overall water resistance of this watch is just 50 meters. Okay, so it's not very good for swimming or diving. It's not a diver. It's just for you to resist the hand wash. Okay, no water will get in when you do hand wash, but don't take it for cold water bathing or swimming. Otherwise, you may need to regret that. Okay. So the drawback, I think, is just this. Okay. Another thing I'm not happy with this brand is because of its poor after-sales service. Last time, when I do my purchase at the Boderry store, I need to tell the story again because each of these videos are independent. Okay, let me tell you about my bad experience with Boderry online store. Okay, actually at that time I purchased 4 watches at a time from Boderry. That's pretty crazy because seldom would people buy 4 watches at a time, right? But at that time, I was crazy about watches. Every time I buy watches, I buy more than one. Okay, mechanical watches. And after buying 4 of them, I found that 2 of them are out of order, and this is one of them. And the problem that happened to this watch is that it gets water in. Okay, it lost waterproof function, and I can see the moisture on the sapphire glass, and that makes me feel very frustrated. And another watch has a huge problem with its accuracy, so I want to send them back at the same time, but I want to ask them for a new watch, but they asked me to send them back, and then they said will give me a new watch, but actually I found that it was not a new watch. Okay, they just somehow maybe replace the movement or replace the water resistance rubber band at the under the case back, and then do send me the same watch back. So it's not like what they promised to do, and I need to send around 20 emails because they suspect that I'm a scam client or whatever. They just think that I'm telling fake things to get unreasonable service from them, and I don't like the way they treat their customers. So I'm not happy with the service. Even eventually they solved the problem, but the process is a painful one to me. So I'm not going to buy any more watches from Boderry. But anyway, let alone the after sales service, this watch is good looking, okay, to be fair. Okay, the only drawback is that no screw down crown. And yeah, so for the other parts, the watch has a oyster case, okay, and the bracelet I think doing quite a good job, not bad one, 316L steel. And this model they said is sold out, and referring to the website, they say the original price is 200 USD, not an expensive watch, but what can they provide to you is a movement with 72 hours of power reserve. Sounds very ideal, 3 days power reserve when you fully wire them up, okay? And of course it's an automatic watch, so theoretically when you wear it more than 8 hours a day, it will always be fully charged. I mean fully wired up the movement. That there is no problem of lack of power from this watch if you wear it daily for at least 8 hours. And for skeletonized watches, I think this is quite a good bargain for money within 200 USD budget. If you want to get a high frequency, they say this is a Hangzhou movement, 72 hours power reserve. Yeah, 3 days power reserve with a 28,800 vibrations per hour. I don't think you can get any other specification like that from another brand so far as I know. But so the spec is quite good, and there is some kind of brushing, okay, some kind of brushing pattern for the movement. Not too lazy, okay, not too shabby. And at the front view it looks quite good, but not much wrist time for me because I feel like this watch is without screw down crown. I'm afraid water gets in, so I get it for collection purpose and not much wrist time, to be honest. But it's beautiful, so I keep it in my collection. So for the clasp is a folding clasp, okay, with a safety buckle. So actually the buckle looks quite good in my opinion. It does not have the side buttons, okay. I think that those side buttons are very secure for the clasp, but really makes the clasp look ugly, okay. So this is more clean in my opinion. So it's like that. So you may wonder the dimension of this watch, right? So I got the caliper. I got a caliper to measure it to see how big it is. So with the crown, it's like 45. Without crown, it's like 40 mm. The thickness, not very thick and not very thin. It's around 12 mm. Okay. 11 on the online information. They say this is 12 mm thickness and 40 mm diameter. So my measurement is similar to their figures online. And the strap width they already set online is 20 mm. So let's measure. Yes, more or less the same. Okay. The strap is like slimmed down to 18 mm, from 20 mm at the lug to 18 mm to the clasp. So a little bit, okay, narrowed down along to the buckle. Okay. And the weakest point is the water resistance is just 580 m, 50 meters water resistance with no screw down crown. And okay, the movement is Hangzhou 7500, 7500. That's a quite a special movement. And first, I'm drawn to attention to be attracted by this product because I really wonder if how the performance is like for this movement. Hangzhou 7500. Never heard of that. High frequency, 21 joules, 72 hours of power reserve. Okay. Yeah, but previously I have the problem of water resistance, and they somehow return me another. I think it's a fixed watch, not a new watch. But in the email they say that's a new one, but I can recognize that watch. That's why I say it's not a brand new, not just like what they stated in the email. And I'm very painful with the experience with Boderry, so that's why at the end I just decided that I'm not going to buy any more watches from this company because of their quite poor after sales service. Yeah. So and along the dial edge they actually have the hour markers from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock, except for this center flywheel. Okay, they miss out the 6 o'clock, okay, lume dot, okay, because of the flywheel is positioned here, so they don't have that lume dot. Okay. And the whole watch actually looks pretty good, and the bezel does not move. It's a fixed bezel. Okay. And looks quite smart for this watch. And I don't have a lot of skeletonized watches, and this is the one that I own. Okay, so temporarily no plan to let it go, because actually it does not cost much, and even if I sell it, won't get a lot of money. Okay, so just keep it. Okay. And keeping a lot of watches is can be quite annoying sometimes, but you just got to be patient. Okay. Of course there is a cost to that. Okay, it's my time. Okay, so what do you think about this watch? Please like my video and leave me a comment if you have any, and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more quality and honest watch reviews and sharing of some interesting facts to you. Okay. I'm Ben, and you are watching Chrono Fighter, and hope to see you in my next video, and goodbye.